Wow. So you didn't have seconds when you quit your job. You actually made a conscious choice to say, I'm going to go into this world. And part of that happened while you quit was, very
and
cool.
because I was just sick of before going to work thinking like an entrepreneur, then going to work and trying to be an employee and basically reading TechCrunch articles as I'm working, and then, leaving work and then it's like, oh, okay, back onto the entrepreneur and
it's everything in life. Yeah, you try to get to that point. You're saying, whether you want to, it's entrepreneurship, or let's say you want to get in good shape or whatever, and then the noise of the world, the real world, it kind of drowns out your aspirations and everything. And what you're saying is, listen, we understand you might have financial obligation stuff, but plan and make a date. And when that date comes, no excuses. Just do it.
Do it.
Okay.
Because the crazy thing, and man, I there's a lot of articles going around now about working or being an employee or essentially starting your own thing. And the craziest and the coolest thing about it is, let's say you jump, and let's say 6 months later it just didn't happen.
Right.
Well, what's awesome about that is you just took such a leap, and you hopefully put yourself in a community now. People know who you are.
Right.
You're going to bounce somewhere, and you're gonna find another co-founder, or someone's gonna gobble you up as a highly talented individual to join their startup. But you made that commitment to go on that journey. Because you ripped the Band-Aid off, not because you I'm still kind of like an employee over here at
right. It feels like safety, but that's a really good point you bring up that I'm glad you did. Is don't think that if you jump into this world, if you're a hard worker, you meet people, something's going to happen.
Yep.
So it's not like you're bandaged to a life of poverty.
It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
It's the beginning of anything.
That's
right?
a good point.
And I think like you said, some of the things that I've done in terms of writing and stuff. Well, I mean, that's part of the reason why. Part of the reason. Well, I love writing, and I think I can put out.
Right.
I hope the ideas I'm putting out are quality, but it's also because that's just another way to, keep pushing your ideas out to the world, sharing them, showing people that, hey, look, I actually I'm adding value, and people grab onto that, and
we're doing a video.
We're doing a video. How about that? And people grab onto that, right? And I think that if you're going to take the leap, you do have to realize that there's certain things you have to do to keep, personal branding or marketing or whatever you want to call it. You have to put yourself out there. And so these are all the preparation stages I think that people have to go through, is to really understand. It's not a random decision. It's a decision that you've probably calculated for a number of months or years, and you've lined a few things up so that you can actually, when you do take that leap.